Hey, so welcome to class. Today we're going to be learning, well, I guess we'll be reading some stuff from theonion.com, understanding a little bit of satire and practicing our English. Let's welcome some students in. Okay, let's see. Mariette, you're back. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Good, good. How was your classes? Were you in the other ones?
Yes.
Good, good. All right. Let's see. And how did you like my class? Was that okay?
Sorry.
Did you
You're
like
talking
my?
with me?
Yes, yes, Mariette.
Yes, I like your classes.
Oh, good. Okay, good. I hope that you enjoyed the philosophy class. That's good.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad that you're here. Let's see. We've got Kikik. Is it Kikik? Good. How do I say that? Is that right? The Kikik? Are you there?
Yes, yes.
Oh, good. Okay. So, Kikik, where are you from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
I'm sorry, where?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Arabia. Okay, very nice. Very nice. All right. So, Kikik, why are you learning English? Kikik, why are you learning English?
No speak English.
Oh, okay, so you're beginning, right? Okay, so Kikik, this is an advanced class. It may be hard for you, okay? Just to let you know.
Okay.
Okay, but thank you for coming. This is good. Okay, let's see. Inga, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. And I'm here to improve my English because I need it for my job. I need to read some articles which contains especially business English words.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Is there some classes where I can learn business English, especially?
There may be some of the other teachers that might focus on business English. And you may be able to, ask some of the teachers if they'll prepare a lesson for that. I could try to create a lesson sometime on business English, but personally, I didn't study business, and so I might not be the best one for that. But I think any English is going to help anyways, so this should be good.
Sure.
Yeah, right. You can't go wrong with a little bit of English, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do for work?
I work at bank and I'm a risk manager, so I'm reading the topics, the articles about the risk management.
Oh, okay, great. That sounds pretty fun. Well, sounds good, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, good. Inga, I'm glad you're here.
Thanks. Me too.
Okay, let's see. Then we've got Awad. Awad, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I've had you before, right? You've been in one of my other classes, right?
Yeah, it was my first class, so this one the third one.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Good. And how has your day been?
What's that?
How has your day been? How is your day?
Oh, not bad. I mean, it's 3 a.m. already, but it was good.
Oh, good. Have you done anything fun?
Not that fun. I just went with my friends to cafe, smoked hookah, if you know that one.
No.
And just it's like That's difficult to explain, but it's smoking, but it's like I think it's Egyptian or Turkish.
That sounds pretty good.
I'm not really sure how I can say. Yeah.
Well, good. Well, what? I'm glad that you're here. That'll be good. Okay, then we've got
Thanks.
Abdallah. Abdallah, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Where are you from, Abdallah?
I'm from Egypt.
Egypt. Great. Okay. And what time is it over there?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay, great. And why are you learning English?
Mm, I want to pass in the TOEFL exam.
Okay, okay, good. That'll be good. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're here. We've got, let's see, Maria. Maria, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Yeah, do you want me to introduce myself a little bit?
Please, yes, go ahead.
My name is Maria. I live in Sweden, and I'm a journalist. But right now, or for a long time, I've been working with the graphic design. So that's what I'm doing. And I like English. I have a quest for learning English better. Pronunciation. I want to improve my pronunciation. I want to be fluent, like to be able to have conversations with people.
Well, perfect. Okay. I would love to visit Sweden someday. What time is it over there?
You're welcome. It's 9 a.m. now.
Okay, 9 a.m. Well, good. Okay, great. And how long have you been studying English? I know a lot of people in Sweden speak English, don't they?
Yeah, we learn English from 3rd grade in elementary school. But actually, since I started studying online classes, I've been studying online classes for like 2 years or something.
Okay, well, great. I'm glad you're here. This will be good.
Thank you.
Okay, and then we got Mito. Mito, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm glad to see you again.
Thank you. Me too.
Good. How were your other classes? Did you go to the classes in between?
Yeah, advanced vocabulary and some grammar.
Oh, good, good. Those were pretty good?
Yeah, it was good.
Well, good. Okay, I'm glad you're back. That makes me happy. Okay, then we've got.
Thank you. I was waiting for your class, by the way.
Well, I appreciate it. I hope this class is good. It's going to be a little different than the other ones, but I want to read and we'll discuss things too. So hopefully it should be good. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, then we've got Rafael. How are you?
Hi, fine, thank you. I'm very happy because it's the second class I can join with bowling. It's a success for me.
You made it in.
It's too difficult. I don't know to manage the verbing web page, the hangout. It's too difficult for me. I am very dummy.
Right, you have to be really quick, right? So where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain, okay. So it's going to be Rafael instead of Rafael, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Oh, good, good. Okay, so tell me, why are you learning English?
I'm learning for my whole life, but it's too difficult to learn English that I think it's an impossible task, an impossible goal.
Right.
But I'm trying on again and again and again.
Okay, well, it's good, it's good. So where in Spain are you from?
From Madrid, from the capital.
That's perfect. I actually had a girlfriend that she lived in Madrid for a while.
Please give me her number. I can tell her I see you.
Right. It's good. Yeah, but she really loved it. She thought it was fantastic. So it was good.
Thank you very much.
I want to visit someday. It'd be fun.
Yeah, perfect. I'll give you my telephone number.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, well, good. Okay, then we've got Lokdar. Is that how I say it? Is Lokdar? Probably not then. Lokdar, or let's see, maybe it's.
Hello.
Did I say your name right? Is it Lokdar or Lokdar? How do I say your name?
Lakdar.
Okay.
like that. I am from Algeria.
Okay, good, Algeria. Very nice.
Algeria.
Okay, and why are you learning English?
Because I use it in my job. I am a computer engineering, and I need to learn English.
Okay, well, good. And so, how long have you been learning English?
I am just a beginner in learning English.
Okay, well, perfect. I'm glad that you're here. This should be pretty good. Okay, so, you guys, let's see. Did I get everyone? Okay, introduced everyone. Okay, and welcome everyone that's in the chat box. So, okay. Oh, I didn't spell it right. Welcome. There we go. So today we are going to talk about satire, right? And we're also going to be reading something from a website called theonion.com. Has anyone ever heard of theonion.com?
Yes, I'm already on it now.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I think it's enjoyable. It's funny. Okay. Can anyone explain what is satire? Does anyone know what satire is? So let me. Okay, satire. Let's see.
Criticize?
Yeah,
So when you make fun of people with power, I don't know.
Okay, good, close, yeah. So satire is a way of using to criticize. Yes. So it's a way of using humor to sometimes criticize things or examine things, right? So sometimes it can be very subtle or very, it's not in your face criticism, it's not mean, but it's sometimes very funny and can be very deep sometimes too. It can make you think. Okay, oh good. Mariette, that's a good definition. Ironic would be maybe a good way of understanding as well. And then Rafa, theonion.com, and I'm going to pull some up. Yes. Okay. So we're going to read 2 or 3 articles, depending on how much time we have, okay? The first article I want to look at is actually going to be very relevant to learning English, right? So let me pull this up here. Okay, someone's got some buses in the back. Can we close your window if you can? I don't know who that's coming from. Who's got the window open? I don't know.
Me.
Okay. Meadow, can you shut the window or something? Is that possible?
No, I was saying not me.
Oh, not you. I thought you said me. Okay.
No,
sorry.
it's not me.
Didn't mean to encourage. Okay.
You made me look at the window, you know? It's like, already closed.
Okay, good. Okay, so you guys, let's go ahead and we're going to look at the first one here. So I'm going to screen my share here. Okay. So again, we're at the Onion here. And, oh no, where's my... Okay, so we're going to talk about this. And we'll take turns reading some of these. I want to read it and we'll talk about this, okay? So could someone read the title for me? Okay, so I need someone to volunteer. Someone that wants to, okay, go ahead, please.
I will. Okay.
Go
Me
ahead,
or
please.
him?
Either one. First one to read wins.
Okay.
Okay. Underfunded schools forced to cut past tense from language programs.
Okay, good. So you guys know past tense in English, right? So ed, right? Or walked, talked. So this is what this article is going to be about, okay? Who can read the first paragraph? Mito, could you go ahead and read it for me?
Okay, but I just need the link because I can read from the
Is it too small?
screen. Yeah, blurry.
Okay, let me give the link here. Sorry about that. Here's the link.
I cannot see it in this chat. I can just. paste it on the other chat?
Sure, I'll put it in the other chat too. Right there.
Okay, thank you. That's it.
Okay.
Um.
Can
okay,
everyone see
Washington.
this?
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Yes.
see it, but the text is very small, so it's
Okay,
better.
we're gonna make it bigger. How about that?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good. So can someone read this first paragraph?
Me? Okay.
Yeah, Mito, please.
Okay. Okay. Washington, faced with ongoing budget crisis, underfunded schools nationwide are increasingly left with no option but to cut the past tense, a grammatical construction traditionally used to relate all actions and states that have transpired at an earlier point in time from their standard English and language arts programs.
Okay, good. Let's go down to this next part. Can I have a volunteer to read this part?
Me, for example, Rafael. A part of American school curricula for more than 200 years, the past tense was deemed by school administrators to be too expansive to keep in primary and secondary education.
Good, okay. Go ahead and say this for me one more time. Say expensive, expensive.
Expansive.
Good,
Expensive.
good. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and talk about any questions. Any questions about words here?
Ongoing. What's meaning?
Okay, good question. All right. Does anyone know what ongoing means?
Something that is going on.
Yeah, good.
Something present.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, something that
Perfect.
keeps going on. Yes, pretty straightforward. All right. Any other questions? Okay, I'm going to ask you guys a question. What does underfunded mean?
They don't receive enough money to run the school.
Yeah, they don't have enough money. Okay, good. All right. Now, did we have any questions here? What does curricula mean?
Curricula is the topics that they learn, that they teach.
Perfect. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So what's supposed to be taught? Okay. Any other questions here?
Deemed.
Deemed. Let's say that one more time. Deemed. Okay.
Deemed.
Perfect. All right. Does anyone know what deemed means?
It's like judged or...
Good. Yeah. Judged or
similar.
decided. Yeah.
Like? Excuse me. Could you repeat? Like?
Okay. So it'd be like judged or decided.
Perfect.
Yeah, so the past tense was judged by school administrator. The past tense was decided as by the school administrator. Too expensive. Okay. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and go to this. Oh, I'm going to have to zoom out just a tiny bit here. Can you guys still see that paragraph? If I go out a little bit? Okay, good. Okay, can I have a volunteer to read this part?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
This was by no means an easy decision, but teaching our students how to conjugate verbs in a way that would allow them to describe events that have already occurred in a luxury that we can no longer offer. Phoenix area high school principal Sam Benko said, with our current budget, the past tense must unfortunately become a symbol of the past.
It's very funny.
Good, yeah, okay. Do you guys understand the irony here?
Yes.
Good. Right. Yeah, the past tense must become a thing of the past. Okay. Okay. Could you... I'm sorry, can I have you say Phoenix again? Say Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Okay, good. And then say current. Current.
Current.
Okay, good. All right. Any questions about the words on this one? Okay. Okay. So no questions on this?
No.
Okay, perfect. Let's keep going. Okay, can someone read this paragraph for me now? This next paragraph.
I can.
Please, go ahead.
So, in the most dramatic display of the new trend yet, the Tennessee Department of Education decided Monday to remove ED endings from all the state English classrooms, saving struggling schools an estimated $3 million each year. Officials said they plan to slow phase out the tense by first eliminating the past perfect. Once students have adjusted to the change, the past progressive, the past continuous, the past perfect progressive, and the simple past will be cut. Hundreds of school districts across the country are expected to follow suit.
Good. Okay. Go ahead and say this for me again. Dramatic.
Dramatic.
Okay, good. So this is actually going to give us a little bit of chance to learn a little more English in the names for some of the things. But first, does anyone have any questions about any of these words here?
Struggling.
Struggling. Okay, what does it mean to struggle?
Struggle.
Difficulties?
Okay, yeah, so that can be close. So struggle is kind of to fight. You know what I mean? If you're stuck, you're struggling to get out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that would be good. Okay. Mm-hmm. So let's go back there. Any other questions?
Phase out.
Phase out. Let's see, where is that at? Phase out. Phase out. Okay. What does phase out mean? Does anyone know?
To keep out.
Close.
To cancel something.
Yeah, to cancel. To cancel, or maybe to slowly pull away, to make disappear. Would be
level
good.
out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, level out. Yeah, good. Okay.
Eliminate.
Ooh, good synonyms. Okay, good. Any other questions here?
Yeah, I do have a question. I don't understand how removing ED endings from the English classrooms could save $3 million each year.
That's the irony. The article.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but
right. So again,
they are criticizing something larger, right? They're criticizing that they cut down funding to schools, right?
Perfect. Yes. And so what else could they be criticizing? Like what exactly? Keep going with that idea.
The education is.
Yeah, okay, so maybe what they could be criticizing is sometimes schools don't get the funding they needed, and sometimes they cut stupid things. They cut things that are unnecessary to cut, right? So, for example, we might say, if I have a school and I'm not going to pay my teachers a whole lot, right? Or if I stop paying some teachers as much, right? Or I fire some teachers, students are not going to learn as well, right? So it's kind of dumb to make my students learn less by firing my teachers, right? So it's in the same way, this is a criticism saying, you know what I mean, why are you cutting out some of the most important things, saying it's a good thing to save us money? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And so we'll finish this, and I want to talk about we'll talk about the educational systems where you guys are at and some things there. But let's go back and read this, okay? We'll continue. Just a quick, we'll talk about grammar really quick. Does anyone know what the past perfect is? What is the past perfect?
It's for talking action that have happened. No?
Yeah, so technically action that happened, right? And more specifically, let's look at a good example of a past perfect. Okay, so past perfect are things that said you had studied English, right? you had done this. I had gone to the movies. So that would be past perfect, okay? What about past progressive? What is past progressive? Does anyone know?
Had been done.
Perfect. Yeah, had been done. That's good. So we look at that again. So we've got. Oh, I'm sorry. This was going to be things like I was. Actually, the past. I think it's the past perfect progressive is that has been done.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, that's good. That was actually. I would actually have messed up too because I thought it was that. Yes, the past progressive is I had been walking. Okay, and where our past progressive would be I was. You were. Okay, good. And then how about our past continuous? Does anyone know what past continuous is?
I
was doing something.
I was
Good, yeah, I was doing, yeah. So something that has the ing, the I was speaking, I was running, I was reading The Onion. Okay, good. That was a good little review. All right. Okay, so now let's go ahead and read the next part. Can someone read these two paragraphs right here? Can I have a volunteer? Can someone read for me, these two?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the end of an era, said Alicia Reynolds, a school district director in Tuscaloosa. Oh, for some, reading and writing about things not immediately taking place was almost as much as a part of school as history class and social studies. That is, until we were forced to drop history class and social studies a couple of months ago, Reynolds added.
Good. Okay, and this right here, where we've got the L, it's short for Alabama. Good. Okay. Any questions on this one? I think these words were pretty easy. Any questions? Okay. How about let's do the next two. Can I have a volunteer for the next two? Okay, Dasha, can you read that?
Yes, but can you? Yes.
Oh no, I lost it. Sorry. Let's see, where were we?
Nevertheless, yes. This part.
Yes, you're right. Nevertheless, good.
Nevertheless, a number of educators are coming out against the cuts, claiming that the embattled verb tense, while outmoded, still plays an important role in the development of today's youth. Next, yes?
Please.
Much like art and music, the past tense provides students with a unique and consistent outlet for self-expression. Thus, Boston English teacher David Floyan said, without it, I fear many of our students will lack a number of important creative skills, like being able to describe anything that happened earlier in the day.
Okay, good. All right. Any questions here?
Outmoded. What is? I don't.
Oh, good. Outmoded. Let's see. That was right there. All right. What does outmoded mean? Anyone know?
Old.
Good. Yeah, old. It's not no longer relevant. Yes.
Okay.
Good. Okay. How about here's a question for you guys. What does embattled mean?
Not wanted. No.
Yeah. So maybe something that's. How about something that's warred over, right? That maybe there's a discussion about or a war.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Any other questions here?
No.
Outlet here, what's the meaning? Outlet.
Outlet. Good. Okay. What does outlet mean, you guys?
Like an access to the outside? Or an exit?
You're good, good. I think an X would be a good one, right? But the whole sense, the past tense provides students with a unique and consistent outlet for self-expression. So this allows them to give self-expression, to exit, to relieve their self-expression.
Thank you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Good. Okay.
Does
Any
it
other
have
questions?
anything with the outlet shops?
Ooh, that's a good question. Is it anything to do with outlet shops? I would say no. I mean, other than maybe you could say, yeah, we'll say no. I mean, there could be an outlet shop where you can shop at, and then this is just a different usage of the word. But good question, good question. How about this sentence, or sorry, this paragraph? Any volunteers?
Okay, I will.
Okay, please, madam. Thank you.
Where should I start?
Right here, despite concerns.
Oh, okay. Despite concerns that cutting the past tense will prevent graduates from communicating effectively in the workplace, the home, the grocery store, church, and various other public places, a number of lawmakers, such as Utah Sen, Orrin Hatch, have welcomed the cuts as proof that the American school system is taking a more forward-thinking approach to education.
Okay, good, good. And this part right here, it's an abbreviation for senator, right? So this is one of the political representatives in Utah, right? And actually, I am from Utah. I live in Utah, so Orrin Hatch, he's my senator.
Yeah.
And this is part of the irony here too is Senator Orrin Hatch. He is one of the he's a Republican, and he is known for, again, cutting spending, right? Cutting things out. So this is part of the criticism that goes with it. Oh, good. Okay, so Maria, you've got people in Salt Lake and Provo. That's awesome. Good. I like that. It's a good place. Okay, well, good, you guys. Let's keep going here. How about this next part here? Can I volunteer? Please?
I will.
Oh, okay. I've got to share the screen. Okay. There we go. This part. Go ahead.
Our tax dollars should be spent preparing our children for the future, not for what has already happened, Hatch said at a recent press conference. It's about time we stop wasting everyone's time with who did what or went there, where. The past tense is by definition outdated.
Okay, could you read the next sentence too?
The past tense is by definition outdated.
Oh, the next one, the next sentence right here.
Oh, so because I'm not watching because it's not very clear. Okay, so the last one is said Hatch. I cannot even remember the last time I had to use it.
Okay, good. Okay, can you guys see the irony in that?
Yeah. She's talking about the past with the past tense, and then he is using.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So he's using the thing he can't remember the last time he had to use it. Okay, good. All right. Can I have a volunteer for this paragraph?
Yes.
Let's see. Can anyone volunteer to read it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Who's got the busy street that I need to mute here? I think it's Abdallah. Okay, Abdallah, I'm going to mute you really quick.
Okay. Can I read it? You muted yourself, by the way.
I did not mean to do that.
Okay.
Sorry about that, you guys. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and read it now. I meant to mute Abdallah and I muted myself. That's funny. Okay.
Okay.
Now we'll go back. There we go. Okay, can you read this?
Me?
Yes, please.
Okay. Past tense instruction is only the latest school program to face the chopping block. School districts in California have been forced to cut addition and subtraction from their math departments, while nearly all high schools have reduced foreign language courses to only the most basic phrases, including "May I please use the bathroom?" and "No, I don't want to go to the beach with Maria and Joanne." Some legislators are even calling for an end to teaching grammar itself, saying that in many inner-city school districts where funding is most lacking, students rarely use grammar at all.
Good, good. Okay, any questions on this one?
Legislators, I couldn't even read it.
Okay, good. Legislators. So let's say that one more time. Legislators. Okay, you guys, what are legislators? Does anyone know?
Yeah.
I think the expert of the language.
I'm sorry,
Those who are making laws.
Yes, they're lawmakers. Yeah, the people that make laws. Good, good. Okay, good. Any other questions?
Chopping block.
Chopping block. Okay. What is a chopping block, you guys? Okay, so, if we would, why am I still, there we go. Let me get back to where we were. No, why am I not full screen? I'm only partly screened. That isn't.
Strange things happen today.
Okay, now I'm just getting smaller. We don't want to go smaller. I guess I'm just going to be small.
Okay.
That's right. Okay. Anyways, so a chopping block, right? So if I had an axe, right, and I'm chopping wood, okay, I chop wood, right? The block, the thing I put the wood on, is called the chopping block.
Thank you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. No, Marieth, you said no. Okay, let's see if I can find chopping block.
It's a block. It's a block of wood when you cut it.
Exactly. Okay, let me find a good. Here, this should be pretty good. Let me share my screen again. Okay, so right here, this is a chopping block, right? But we can also say for things like this right here, that's a chopping block, okay, where I chop vegetables on, okay? Now, in the sense where we talked here, okay, where we talked about programs to face the chopping block, right? They're talking about cutting programs, right? Or cutting things out, so they're taking it to the chopping block to remove them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm back to big size now.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, good. All right. Let's go back there now. Any other questions here? Okay, good. Let's read the last. I'm sorry, what?
No, I said no.
Okay, let's
About
do
the question.
the last two paragraphs. Can someone read the last two paragraphs? Right here. Do I need to choose someone?
I guess you should.
Okay. Maria, could you read it for me?
Which part?
These last two right here.
Okay. Regardless of their recent upheaval, students throughout the country are learning to accept and even embrace the change to their curriculum. At first, I think the decision to drop the past tense from class is ridiculous, and I feel very upset by it, said David Keller, a 7th grade student at Hampstead School in Fort Myers, Florida. But now, it's almost like it never happens.
Good, perfect. Okay, go ahead and say accept again for me. Accept.
Accept.
Okay, and then say recent upheaval. Recent upheaval.
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 Good, upheaval. Okay, guys, any questions here?
Upheaval.
Okay, good. So what does upheaval mean, you guys? Any questions? You know what upheaval means?
Like a revolution or an uprising.
Good, yeah, a revolution, uprising, or something that recently happened that was it was a big deal, right? It changed things. Good, Mita. Okay. Any other questions on this one?
The curriculum.
Curriculum. Okay.
Curriculum. Sorry.
Yes, curriculum. Okay. Anyone know what curriculum means?
Schedule, plan.
Good. Their schedule, their plan. Good. All right.
The things that you have been doing.
Good. Good. Yeah, Rafael. Yeah. Good. All right. Any other questions? Okay. So let's go back here. Does anyone have any thoughts on this? Anything that you got from this would like to talk about?
I think it's a good news because if the past tense disappear, for me it's very funny and better to learn English and better to talk.
Right.
It's an easy way to talk. I don't know if it is possible.
Right.
But it is a good news for me.
I think it'd be nice. I would enjoy not having past tense. Okay. Okay.
It's easier.
It would be easier. Okay. How about this? Do you guys sometimes feel where you live? Should we put more money into education or less money into education? As far as government funding goes.
It all depends on the quality of the education.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Just put more money is not enough. You must make a plan, like make smaller classes or something. More verbal classes, perhaps.
More verbal classes?
Yeah.
Good.
It's free. I think it doesn't cost.
Right. It being free, that would help, right? Gotta have good. Okay. So what kind of things would be worth spending money on in schools then?
The content.
The content?
Of the books, yeah.
Okay. Alright, here's a question for you guys. Here's a debate that I've had before. Should they teach things like art in school? Or should they just focus on the things that allows people to get jobs? Right? So maybe there's some things like teaching art and music in school is not as cost effective as teaching students math and science.
I don't know if you know that in the last report, the last research about music in the school, that show that people, students that study music at the school are more clever and have more for them it's more easy to learn mathematics. They learn a lot more quickly, and for me it's very important to improve all you can in education. And is the most health and education are, in my opinion, the most important things in one democratic system.
Good. Yeah. No. That's excellent. That's excellent. Yeah. And I'd heard that before too. So that would say that maybe those would be worth keeping in classes, right? Having music. Okay. Any other thoughts, you guys?
Yeah, I think it's not an easy question, because if you cut that part from the education, then only the kids with wealthy parents will be able to, like, playing instruments or learning music and so forth.
Okay, no, that's good too, right? So maybe, in some sense, maybe only the elite would have access to it. When maybe you want everyone to have a chance.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that if people pay more, they can afford to pay more, should they be allowed to get better education than people that can't, or should it be equal?
It should be equal.
Equal.
Please, equal.
Okay, equal. Okay, so maybe public education instead of private education.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, but it's changing here, so.
Really? How?
Yeah, because there are more private schools now than earlier. This government we have now made it easier for private school to start. Yeah. So it's a political change.
Yeah, and then these things happen for sure. I know in Utah they've started giving vouchers, right, or basically money to private schools for people to go to private schools if they choose. That's it different.
Because it's important to keep good quality in the public school, so that's why it's important that they have good funding in the public school.
I agree.
It's my opinion here.
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's see. Then we had, I didn't go back to, but let's see. Awad, you ask, is that where lamb chops come from, as far as the chopping block? To be honest, I don't know. I think that would make sense, though, that I chop the lamb on the block. So maybe, but I don't know that, Awad.
Okay.
Okay, and then Yosef, let's see. Music and arts have a great impact on students because both brain areas are working. Moreover, creative and analytical thinking are essential in our daily lives, not only in schools. Okay, well, thank you, Joseph. That's good, and I think that's excellent. Yeah, because there's both parts, and I think there are some areas where it's very good to be creative, right? And I think there's others where it's very good to be analytical. So I think that's good to encourage students to do that. Okay.
Can I make a question?
Please, go ahead.
But I don't know if the art is a job or I think, I don't know if it is an excuse for go against the cutting of the money, and or if it is a true reality, because I think it could be a big problem if they don't teach the past tense. I think it could be it can be, and you know, it can be. I don't know if you can understand me.
Yes, although the first part of what you said, your connection was very bad, and so I didn't understand anything you said in the beginning.
Uh, I don't know if if the article is real or is a joke, because I can imagine if the people can't use the past tense.
Right, okay, and it's a joke, right? Obviously, it's satire, right? It's supposed to be funny in the sake of criticizing something, right? But it also seems like it wouldn't save you money to cut that out, right? It wouldn't, yeah, it wouldn't work to cut that out. Good, okay. Any other questions or thoughts or comments? Okay, let's see. You guys, we only have 9 minutes left, so I don't want to read a new article because we won't be able to finish it. So I'm going to ask you a couple more questions about education here, okay? So again, do you think that, would it be a good idea to have classes in schools that teach patriotism or nationalism, right? So teach students to be good citizens.
Every school does that, more or less, I think.
How so?
Sorry?
But no criticisms, no? Classes of criticisms, I never heard about it, only in India or places like that. But in Europe, that isn't criticisms classes, I think.
Did you mean criticism?
Criticism.
Criticism, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's true. There's not. Yeah, that's one thing. In public schools, in the universities, yeah, at a college level, you teach philosophy, which teaches a lot about critical thinking, right? And maybe you have some other classes, communication classes or statistic classes that teaches critical thinking. But in your first grade, middle school, and high school, they don't teach a lot of critical thinking. Do you think they ought to? Should they?
Should they?
Yes.
Should they? But I think if you can criticize something, you are improving your capacity of think, and this is a good thing. And if you do from the beginning in the garden school or at the beginning of your academic background, it's better. But I think only we use criticisms. No, nowadays we don't use criticisms. Criticisms.
That's true. Sometimes we don't, and we ought to more. Any other thoughts?
Yeah, I have a question, if there's time, about this newspaper itself. I wonder, I don't know how to say this question, but I wonder if The Onion, the magazine, is ever, I mean, they write things that are not true.
Yes.
In many of the articles, and they get away with it. Like, how can they? Is it very obvious that it is irony or a satire magazine? I mean, how do they?
Yes. There are some people that believe it's true. Some people go, "Wow, that's real." Because let me give you an example. There's some other articles that they have that sometimes people think are true. They take seriously, right? So let's see.
But it's not a problem to run such a newspaper. Like, it's okay, or how can they?
Oh yes, yeah. In the United States, of course, right? Because you know, you can criticize a lot. There's a lot of free speech, a lot of criticism. Yeah.
I mean, the basis of a newspaper is to write things that is true, or.
Exactly. And again, that's part of what satire is too, right? It's to criticize in a funny way.
Okay.
Right, to make you look at it in a different light, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because again, the article we read, right, it's nonsense. No one would ever do that. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It could be.
Okay, so maybe it could be, right?
But for example, if they write something about Hillary Clinton, which is not true, is it? I mean, is it somebody that will sue the newspaper for writing?
Gotcha.
Is it?
So will they sue for slander?
Yeah.
I have not heard of the Onion being sued, but it is possible, yes, because there have been other newspapers that have been sued for saying things like that before. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I don't know if the Onion has before, just because I think that they usually are making jokes like that all the time.
Okay.
But that's a good question. I don't know. I might have to look and see.
But the article is based in a real situation. It is true that they say in the article, use it for make a joke.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you, let me show you guys some other examples that they do here, okay? So for example, we've got something here, an article that says, nation happily reassured that ExxonMobil made profits of, $44.9 billion in 2012, right? So again, if you guys remember, ExxonMobil, right, was kind of a corrupt company, right? They were their business practices were very corrupt, right? And so again, this is a criticism because it's saying, okay, everyone was happy that they made so much money, right? But really, it's a criticism because we're saying, wait, they're very corrupt. They're not following the law, and they made all that money. This is not right. Yes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's an ironic.
Yes, exactly. So, Mariette, is that a satirical website there?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to look at that. Shigure. Is that? Did I say that right there, Mariette? Shigure?
Sorry.
Mariette. Sorry, Mariette.
Oh, sorry. I heard Maria.
Mariette, I know a little bit of Spanish, not a whole lot, so I'll have to take a look at it. That'll be good. Okay, well, cool. Do you guys, Mariette, is there any satirical websites or satirical newspapers where you live?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. I will check it out. But let's see, Rafael and maybe Inga or Maria, do you guys have any satirical websites where you live?
Yeah.
We have.
But I don't remember right now.
Okay, that's good. Mito, how about you? Do you have any satirical websites or newspapers where you live? Mito? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good.
I didn't hear the question.
Oh, yes. Where you live, are there satirical websites or newspapers? Do they use that sometimes?
Satirical? I don't understand the word.
Okay, satirical. So like the Onion that we read here, right? Satire, where they're criticizing using
criticize
humor.
people. Okay,
Using humor. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, you guys, listen. We've got 1 minute left here. Any last questions? Okay, so no last questions. All right, you guys. I hope this was enjoyable for you. If it wasn't, let me know, and I won't do anything more like that. I wanted to just look at that so we could practice reading and talk about it. I'm gonna give you guys. This is my Facebook page. You guys can give me suggestions if there's anything I can do to improve. I am teaching tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon for some of you. I guess it's tomorrow night for anyone that's on the other side of the planet. But I'm teaching tomorrow if anyone's interested in coming to my class. I'm going to be doing some more philosophy classes, okay? And you guys, thank you. Any last questions?
Yeah, do you really have a free will?
Right. We still got to figure that one out, right?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, you guys, thank you for coming to class. Okay.
Thank you to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
We'll
much.
see you
I
later.
enjoy very much with your
Nice
classes.
topic.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you guys later.
Have a nice day.